Welcome to Win the Day from Back to the Bible. I'm your coach, Pastor Nat, and today we're going to talk about having Jesus as your neighbor. How would you feel if your favorite author moved into your home? Would that excite you? Would it intimidate you? Maybe it's not an author. What about your favorite actor or actress? Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's a favorite singer or performer. How would you feel? What if that admired person left their mansion and chose to live with you in your house? That would be pretty amazing, wouldn't it? Well, did you know that God did just that and shacked up next door? What am I talking about? Let's keep walking with Jesus by turning to John chapter 1, beginning in verse 14. The Word became flesh and dwelt among us. He observed His glory, the glory as the one and only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. John testified concerning Him and exclaimed, "This was the one of whom I said, 'The one coming after me ranks ahead of me, because He existed before me.'" Indeed, we have all received grace upon grace from His fullness. For the law was given through Moses. Grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. No one has ever seen God, the one and only Son, who is Himself God and is at the Father's side. He has revealed Him. I want us to just pause and think about what John just wrote. The Word, who is Jesus, who is God, became flesh and dwelt among us. That's incredible. It's unthinkable. Imagine your favorite vacation spot. It's got perfect weather. You have access to every amenity at no cost. You have no limit to your budget. You have no time limit to leave. But you decide, I should probably leave paradise and move to the slum. I'm going to trade paradise for a trash heap. That is what John just said that Jesus did. Jesus, who is God, took on flesh and dwelt among us. A literal rendering is tabernacled among us. What it means is He moved into the neighborhood and He set up a permanent mailing address. And it is from and through Christ that we receive this grace upon grace. Now, it's kind of fascinating. Theologians debate on what exactly this means. The common interpretation is that the grace of Christ is overwhelming and overflowing. It just keeps going and going and going. Another and possibly correct view is that it is grace instead of grace. In other words, the grace of Christ replaces the grace of the law. Regardless of which it is, both are in fact true. So God became flesh and made His home among us. His mission was to save us from our sins as a gift. So here's my challenge for you today. Bring grace to your neighborhood. Jesus left paradise of heaven to move into the slums among the sinners. He brought the grace, and now we need to do the same thing. How can you show Christ in you to the people around you? How can you share God's grace with just one person today? How can you show God's love to an undeserving person? Do this just one thing, and I promise you, friend, you will win the day.